I was expecting a clown to be walking through the door today, so I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, some would say one did, but yeah, thank you very much.
I'm expecting big shoes and deep pockets and things, but thank you. Good morning to Richard Jordan. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you, Dave. How are you, sir?
It's a lovely day, isn't it?
It's beautiful, isn't it? The sun's just shining in through the window. It's a lovely harbour morning.
It's the bars on the window that cast the lovely shadow across your face.
Yes,
it feels like you're institutionalised.
Exactly,
sometimes.
you wouldn't want me climbing through them, would you? So yeah, the bars in the window do cast a shadow over me. Yeah, but yeah, it's good to be here.
You're talking to us today about a performance of a play at the Harbour Theatre. Tell us more. What's happening this Saturday then?
This Saturday, yes, Scaramouche Jones. It's a play written by Justin Butcher, written about 12 years ago, and it takes place on Millennium Eve, so December 31st, 1999. And it's a play that I just fell in love with it. Initially, the director of the play, Kate, she saw the play when it toured. It did a really famous tour initially with Pete Postlethwaite, the late great Pete Postlethwaite, playing Scaramouche. And she saw the play, I think it was at the Northampton Royal Theatre in about 2001, 2002, and just thought it was absolutely brilliant. Studied it at university, and then wanted to direct it, and I was lucky enough to get the part. So
some big actors, like you say, Pete Postlethwaite, and Warren Mitchell was involved with it as well, was he?
Yeah, it did a version on radio, and Warren Mitchell played the part when it was done on the radio. Yeah, so it has attracted some good names. And Justin Butcher, who wrote the play, he wrote it originally for himself, and he does still perform it. I think he did it in Adelaide, in Australia, and he did a few. In fact, he's doing a few gigs either next year or the year after. So he still sort of likes to keep his hand in. And that's the good thing, is it? If you're an actor, write a play for yourself.
It's nice, yeah.
You can't get the work, make it.
Exactly, yeah. I was saying, being an actor, is it a lucrative thing, being an actor these days, or is it just like being a musician these days? You're in it for the art,
lucrative.
Lucrative.
Give me a break. No, of course it's not. No, you make nothing. No, you do it because you love it. Nobody. I mean, the company that we run, White Cobra Productions, that are staging this. You know, it's a company. It's a legit company. But I don't think we're going to be retiring to the Bahamas anytime soon.
No, it's like the radio industry. Everybody seems to think if you're an actor, you're rich. If you work on the radio, you must be rolling in it.
Well,
the top few percent, the cream at the top, seem to do very well.
Yeah, that's not your limo outside then.
That's not mine.
That's not yours.
No,
okay.
Mine's down the road there. Probably on bricks.
That was yours, was it? Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing on it was the nice wheels. Yeah. So this is the last local performance of this, isn't it? So if people want to see it, it's probably a good chance to see it there.
That's right. Yeah, it's the last performance locally, and the last performance this year. We're taking a break for the next month or so because it's a sort of panto season, so we'll leave it to the pantos, and then we kick off again next year. But yeah, we've done quite a few productions locally, but it's actually really difficult to sort of put a tour together. But it really gets going again in January next year when we're going. We start off in Oxford, and we've got a week in London and Chester and possibly Guernsey. And
nice.
So yeah, there's some really good places coming next year. Not to say Harbour isn't a good place.
Okay. Yeah. Tell us about the play then. So you play Scaramouche then, Scaramouche Jones then?
I do, yeah. I'm always a bit reluctant to sort of say the next thing, but I'll say it anyway because I think it might put people off. But it is basically, it is. It's a one-man show, God, and that's me.
Yeah.
Which people tend to think, oh, God, you know, listening to him go on for an hour and a half or whatever. But there are loads of characters in it, and I sort of play them all, as it were, via the character of Scaramouche Jones, who is this clown, which is what you was expecting.
I was expecting a clown, yeah.
Yeah, I should have bought me hooter, shouldn't I, to make the... No, we do have a hooter and a squirty buttonhole and all that. He's a clown. It's Millennium Eve, December 31st, 1999. And Scaramouche Jones was born on December 31st, 1899. So it's this 100-year-old clown. This is the last night of his life, and he just reflects on his life. It doesn't sound great when you say it like that, but it is the most extraordinary life that anyone could live, and it sort of follows major events of the 20th century. You know, things he gets, for example, one of the most poignant parts. He gets caught up in Nazi Germany and the Holocaust, and it's just this astonishing story of this man who's a good man and manages to remain a good man despite all these incredible events that happened to him. Having said that, it's laugh out loud funny in places as well. So don't, you know. Don't make it sound too depressing. Going
back to the mechanics of this then, is it very daunting doing a sort of, I know I sit here on my own, just me and a mic, but is it daunting when you're in front of those people, just being a one-man show and you've got to pull the whole thing off yourself then? Or
terrifying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really is. And learning it, I just remember getting this script and sort of opening it on page 1. and then you've got to learn until the last page, and it is just you. Normally, when you learn a script, you think, "Oh, I'm from pages 7 to 15 or whatever." You can have a break there, but you can't in this. You've just got to really knuckle down and learn it. And yeah, it is scary, but it's just, honestly, it's just such it's a privilege to play. I don't want to get all actory and stuff.
Love it.
Darling, it's just, honestly, it's a privilege to play this part. It's the best script I've ever read. Justin Butcher's writing is so moving and so beautiful. I just think once I've got him to my stride, once I'm about 10 minutes in, I can relax a bit. And it's just a real sort of honour, really, to get the chance to do it.
Just having the whole theatre staring at you for the whole of the thing, it's just...
Well, you hope they are, because otherwise you're not doing a very good job. But yeah, and there's some brilliant silences in the play. There are moments when you can really just stop talking for a few seconds and just hear that silence. And if you've got a deafening silence, it doesn't work great on the radio. No. But in the theatre, it's brilliant. There's nothing more powerful.
When did you get into acting then? Is it acting, you've been doing this a while then? Because you're from just down the road in Northamptonshire.
Yeah, on and off I've been doing it. But sort of professionally, I was a journalist for a long time, and used to do what you did on the radio and a little bit of telly and stuff like that. And then, as I said, Kate and I have set up this little production company. And this is our first one. It's our first tour. As I say, we're going on to do it next year, and then hopefully onto more productions, more tours, and just see where it takes us. Really, it's quite exciting and a little bit scary.
You don't fancy any panto then? I was saying you had a look of disdain in you when you said pantomime. So
hey, listen.
Leave it to them.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh yes, you did.
Oh yes, you see. And no, I love panto. I'm not going to do any, simply because I'm an old man, and trying to learn one script of 34 pages, which is all you, is enough for me at the moment. Yeah. So we'll leave panto by.
I went to my first panto last year, my first serious panto at Northampton, actually, at the Derngate, and with Bobby Davro and Basil Brush. I've never laughed so much in all my life.
What a lineup. Bobby Davro and Basil Brush. I think Bobby Davro's back this year.
He is this year, yeah, with Denise Welsh off of
That's right,
yeah. Looking good to that.
Panto's brilliant, and it still gets... I mean... It's good that it still gets some actors, but why do they have to keep putting people out of Big Brother and all those in it? Come on, there's enough good actors out there. Sorry.
Spoken as a true actor, though.
Sorry.
That's what we like, yeah. But it's the same with radio. They keep putting people off the telly on radio and stuff. And there's nowhere for anybody to go these days.
There isn't, no. There are people that are very good at their jobs. Let them do it.
Exactly, yeah. Well, if you want to go and see the show, it's on Saturday, then, 10th of November. We can find out more. You've got a website, haven't you? It's whitecobraproductions.co.uk. Tickets will cost you £10. Concessions are £8. And it sounds like a great show.
It is a great show, so please come along. The tickets have gone well. There are some left, but give us... can I give out the phone number? Would you mind if I give out the phone number?
That's fine, yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, the box office phone number is 07447 217 622. Here's my radio voice. That's 07447 217 622. Come along, give it a try.
Sounds like we've got a job for you here, I think. You're available for voiceover work.
See you in a minute.
Thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure.